everyone, this is Miss Weigel here. In this lesson, you will read an article called Frozen Dreams that tells the life story of Matthew Henson and his journey to discovering the North Pole. We will practice text structure, determining main idea and details, and writing a summary for a nonfiction text. We will practice this using Powtoon and Schoology and Cabinet. In addition, you will create a video on Flipgrid to share with your classmates. Now that we read Frozen Dreams by Lauren Tarshis, we are going to look at this infographic. First, you will notice along the left side is the timeline of Matthew Henson's life. It includes major events and parts of his life that we talked about in the story. This relates directly to our sequence and order text structure. Along the other side, you will see his mission statement, which we could relate to the main idea and an overall theme. In addition, you will see other major events that we talked about within this story, and 2 questions at the bottom that you will use to discuss with people around you to make more personal connections and bring in your prior knowledge. On the Wordle, you will see a bunch of words that popped up most often in Frozen Dreams. I imported the article into Word It Out so we could see which words were most prevalent. These words should be included within your summary, main idea and details, and your Flipgrid video. How to write a nonfiction summary. Where do you start? Read the story or article. Determine the main idea and details. Now begin writing. Start with the article title and author. Make sure to include all of the major events. What to avoid? It should be no more than 8 sentences. And it should not include bias or personal feelings about the story or main characters. Double check your work. Reread to make sure all parts are included. Check for spelling and grammar errors after you've completed the writing portion. Now you are ready to write an amazing nonfiction summary. I'm quickly going to show you how to get to our Flipgrid page for Frozen Dreams summary. First thing you want to do is go to our reading course on Schoology, scroll down to the Unit 3 folder, and locate the Frozen Dreams summary. At the bottom, you will see a link that says Summary Flipgrid. Go ahead and click on that. Now you could sign in here, but it's best to actually click on this button and open it in a new window. Next, you'll want to log in with your account, and you will see we get to our Room 217 page. Over here, you'll see our topic of the Frozen Dreams summary. Here are your directions. Using the summary you wrote for Frozen Dreams, record a short video sharing the summary with the class. Make sure you include everything from the checklist. After you upload your video, watch a few of your classmates. Over here, you will see this green button. When you are ready to record, go ahead and click on this. Then, you can record as many times as you need to until you're happy to upload it to our class page. Good luck! In this lesson, you read about Matthew Henson's journey in Frozen Dreams. We looked at the infographic with the timeline, major events, his mission, and 2 extension questions. The Wordle allowed us to see most prevalent words within this story. In small groups, you and your classmates determined the main idea and details of the text. From this, you wrote a short summary, which you determined how to do from the Powtoon, and recorded a video on Flipgrid to share with your classmates.